Hi, we're Dani and Alex.
We sublet our apartment 6 months ago.
We lived in Berlin and we left Berlin and now we live in that wonderful village. We came here because we wanted to escape from the hustle and bustle of the big city and enjoy the peaceful village life. And
Today we want to talk about a topic that is very interesting and we are kind of triggered by it.
it is what hides behind the perfect life that we see on social media and sometimes also on YouTube. So let's start. There is that conception, there is that dream that very often is being sold to people, in most of the cases in our age, of someone who quits their job and they go to a tropical island and they start the entrepreneur journey. They work completely remote and they can work, all they need is a laptop and internet connection. And in most of the cases, you see those people sitting at the beach, working on their laptop, smiling while drinking cocktails and having the best time of their life. Recently, I saw another picture like that and I got very triggered. And I realized that we're already doing that. Even though we're not on a tropical island, we've found our idea of a tropical island. So that place, that village where we are at the moment is our idea of perfect nature life, or not, let's not say perfect, but nature life, something that gives us fulfillment and energy.
Yes, this was our dream years ago, especially one of mine, and I was going after this nomad way of living, so I decided to quit my job actually and start a business with personal trainings, and I must say that it's not problem free, so to say,
Exactly. So what we're trying to say here is that we should be very careful not to fall into that trap, allowing people to sell us those dreams, making us believe that if we achieve this and that, we'll be super happy and problem free and everything will be perfect because we are on that tropical island and drinking that cocktail. That's just not the case, and we can say that from experience because we've been here 7 months and it's been great. For real, with my hand on my heart, I can say that we've been enjoying the time.
Yes, both of us, yeah.
A lot, but still we've had a lot of problems.
Yeah, actually I received a message from a friend who asked me if I'm working entirely as a personal trainer online and how it's been going, and he wanted to know more about this way of living because he's also into personal training. And I started chatting with him and he told me that actually it looks like a pretty nice way of living, and I was kind of triggered by that because it's nice to live that way, but it doesn't how do I say it comes with some responsibilities and challenges and problems.
With a lot of responsibilities and a lot of challenge.
And I kind of created an image, I must say, on Instagram or on social media that we are hiking all day long and we are simply enjoying life and we don't have challenges and struggles, which it's not the case.
And it's not that we're not enjoying life, it's just that very often we also have problems. Which leads us to the second part of the video, which is it's not about escaping problems, it's about actually choosing the problems that we would prefer to have. What's also very interesting for us is we have the experience both of someone who's employed, because I have a job, like a 9 to 5 job.
Secure,
that's relatively secure, and Alex is an entrepreneur, so he is completely working on his own boss. And we've seen the pros and cons of both sides, and I must say that while we've been here, we've both had so many struggles. So it's not, life is not about escaping struggles, Um, it's more about learning how to deal with them and choosing, the environment in which we would like to be to deal with those struggles. Because also at my job, I've we both have been dealing with so much uncertainty in the past months, and even me who has a job, there were so many people who were laid off in the past month, so many people that it has been so difficult. Even though I'm here and even though we're at that place that's a dream come true for us, even though I like my job, even though I'm passionate about what I do, it's still been insecure and just very the struggle has been there. I've been feeling very worried very often.
Yeah, I also have clients who are working in big tech companies, and some of them got laid off, and this is affecting immediately my income and also our work together. So it's kind of all connected, and we're doing a lot of reflection. It's a matter of understanding that problems are always going to be there, and probably we have to stop naming them problems or pain or challenges, because it's a very, very, how do you say, hard word. It's like you're getting a lot of emotions when you hear it.
What we're trying to say is that we should not escape pain. We should go into the pain because ultimately, that's how we evolve. That's how we become better versions of ourselves. And if someone is trying to sell you the dream of uh, working remotely from a beach or something like that, remember that that's still uh, connected with so much uncertainty, with so much struggles, with so much problems, or whatever you like to call them, um, that you should just be aware of that and make your own decision whether it's the price that you are willing to pay for this. Okay, then why are we here? I mean, not on planet Earth, but if we still have struggles, what makes it?
Why not stay in Berlin?
Yes.
Why still go to the village?
Yes.
Why still go to Bali or Dubai or wherever you want to go? I think the environment, we both think that the environment matters. Um, yes.
In what sense? It makes you feel better?
It feels better when you deal with those challenges and you have the opportunity to um, recharge your batteries. You have again the opportunity. It's not like it's guaranteed that you're gonna be like pain free or so.
So, what's your way of recharging your batteries here?
Well, it's I'm kind of experimenting with walking around the mountain, and also walking the dogs outside. What else? Training is a big part of my routine. Meditating, like simply trying to be present. It's a lot easier to be present here when you're alone in the mountain, for sure. Like for me personally, compared to Berlin, it's like you cannot compare it. It's definitely helping me, but there are some moments in which I'm definitely not present, even though I'm hiking around. I'm thinking about some problem that I have.
You think about your business?
I'm thinking about some issue, yeah, exactly, financial, like whatever it might be, like, you know.
So, what would you tell people who are now in Berlin or somewhere else and they're like thinking about going to Bali or going to a village like us? What would you like to tell them?
Well, I think give it a try. Like I'm about test driving, and it's definitely a journey that you're gonna learn a lot about yourself if you observe yourself, and if you approach it as an experiment, because if you stay where you are and if you only watching people who are doing it, uh, won't bring you this deep understanding of what we're trying to say here. So definitely give it a try, and keep in mind those things that we are mentioning here.
That struggles
Struggle.
are still there.
Yeah.
And you should be aware of the other thing that we've been thinking about a lot recently is that when you try to do something that's a bit more unconventional, you've got to deal with much more uncertainty than otherwise. So that's something that you should also be very aware of, that a certainty.
You cannot expect the security of ordinary life to be in extraordinary life that you're trying to live.
Yeah, so that's our message. We hope it gave you some insights and it helped you, maybe also decide on what you want to do next in your life. And that's also very important for us to share all that experience that we're having here, because that's actually why we're doing that. For us, this is also a journey, and
we are also discovering a lot of things about ourselves, and also how we think in different environments. And it's simply some growth that we are experiencing right now.
So that's it from us for this month. It's already September here, and it's still sunny, and weather is still great, which makes us also very, very happy and grateful that we decided to be here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and that the next episode will be released already in October, when it's gonna be not winter but autumn. So see you when autumn starts.
Bye.